Hello, my name is Sean Stanfield, and I work for ADP Solutions. How are you today?
Good afternoon, Sean. I'm Dr. Page, owner of Page Medical Clinic.
It's nice to meet you, Dr. Page. I actually had the pleasure of running into a friend of yours this past Monday, Beverly, at Topgolf in Alpharetta. She was a very sweet lady, and after talking a bit about what I do for a living, she mentioned you and thought it may be something you'd be interested in.
Oh yeah, Beverly. She's a really good friend of mine. I've actually been to Topgolf in Alpharetta as well. It's a great place to enjoy time with friends and family.
It sure is. Well, Dr. Page, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but the reason for my call is to find out how your business operates and the type of payroll service you use, if any. If you have a few minutes on your hand, I'd like to discuss with you how ADP operates and how we can help you and your business operate at the highest levels possible.
Of course, Sean. Anything that can make my life and my practice function better, I'm always willing to listen to. Would you mind giving me a brief description of what you do and what your product can do to make my life easier?
Yes, of course. Here at ADP, we pride ourselves on our capabilities to provide our customers with the most effective and advanced payroll service a company has to offer. After talking to Beverly, I thought our ADP Run system would be great for you and your business. It will allow you to focus more on the day-to-day activities of your business while allowing us to manage your payroll service. How does that sound?
That sounds outstanding. I think I would like to dive deeper into this and find out more about your product.
Fantastic. Well, let me start by saying that ADP has proven to help work environments, including owners, managers, employees, as well as family time.
That's great because I could use a little help in all those categories, especially with my family, since I miss a lot of time with them having to do payroll on off hours.
I totally understand that, and I hear answers like that all the time. I'm happy to let you know that with ADP, we truly help eliminate time doing payroll so that your employees and most importantly, your family will be happy and have more time to spend with you.
That sounds wonderful.
Great. Well, let me ask you a couple of questions. How do you manage your payroll now, and what sort of problems are you running into?
Well, I manage my payroll by myself right now with a little help from my assistant manager, which can be pretty time consuming and stressful.
I can definitely see where that would be frustrating at times and time consuming, which is what is taking away from family time. Am I correct?
Yes, it is, and it really does cut into family time. My employees' checks are sent out on Fridays, and if I have a busy day at the office, it is really hard for me to make it home in time to my son's football games on Friday nights. It can be extremely frustrating since I love to watch him play so much.
I totally understand. And I sense a little frustration from you, Dr. Page, and I hate that your current payroll is cutting into your time with your family, especially your son's football games. What if I told you that ADP offers a service that can be done anywhere and at any time? How does that sound?
That sounds like a dream come true. If I could do that, I would be able to get to my son's games early and knock out my payroll before the game even starts.
Yes, actually you could. ADP is an anytime, anywhere mobile device service in which you can manage direct deposits by pay period, minimize risk and control cash flows with real-time reporting, and it ensures a full range of security measures. You think you would be interested in a service like ADP?
Wow, I most definitely would be interested.
Great. Well, so you know, Dr. Page, our extremely easy to use payroll service can be used via mobile at anywhere and at any time, as we discussed earlier. This in turn would help to free up a lot of time that you are currently using on your payroll service and allow you to focus more on your job. This will also enable you to be able to spend a lot more time with your family.
Yes, which is exactly what I need since I'm struggling with both.
Well, Dr. Page, here at ADP, we can provide those solutions for you. Also, I want you to know that our security features are state of the art and we'll be sure that you have no problems with hacking or losing information. You'll be glad to know that this will ensure no account lockouts and that all private information will never be stored on the device. This in turn will help take away a lot of stress that you have been dealing with, and I also believe that this will make your employees happy as well, knowing that their personal information is safe and secure.
Wow, that's fantastic. This sounds like it could be so beneficial for me, my family, and my employees. I can't even begin to tell you. What about the legal ramifications that I run into now? How can ADP solve those problems for me?
What kind of legal ramifications are you running into?
Well, I've run into a few compliance issues and that have actually cost me a little more than I'm happy to admit.
Oh boy, do you mind me asking how much you had to pay in fines?
Well, it was roughly $1,200.
That's no good, Dr. Page. However, with ADP payroll service, it will automatically update your device so that you, the user, can stay up to date on all compliance and legal matters, which will help you tremendously because these things change all the time, and for any individual, it can be extremely difficult to keep up with the laws as they change.
Wow, I'm sorry, that would seem very beneficial.
Yes, Dr. Page, it really is. Are you starting to see how using ADP would help make your day-to-day life much easier and stress-free when it comes to doing your payroll?
having a few issues as we have discussed, and they seem to have just become harder and harder as time goes on. And you've truly seemed to grab my attention that having help and using services such as ADP offers would be a great advantage for me, my business, and my family.
That's great to hear, Dr. Page. I'm glad I'm able to help. Would you like to go over some of the pricing to get a better idea of how that works?
Yes, that'd be excellent.
All right. You mind me asking you how many employees you have right now?
I currently have 25 employees.
Okay. Well, how ADP works is that there is a $150 implementation fee, and the price per payroll processing will be $48.95 per your 25 employees. This covers your run online mobile platform technology and mobile application, check signing and stuffing, direct deposit as we mentioned previously, delivery of a payroll via a bonded courier, and online access to payroll reports, payroll tax compliance and administration, which you also mentioned earlier as an issue, labor poster compliance and new hiring reporting. This processing fee also includes training, service, and support as well as upgrades. How does that sound?
Wow, that's not bad at all. It seems fairly priced and right in my budget.
That's good to hear.
I do have a few questions for you, though.
Okay, shoot.
As I've mentioned earlier, my current payroll takes up a lot of my time. So how truly functional is ADP Run?
That's a good question, Dr. Page. It's a system that can be managed and completed anywhere and at any time. It is perfect for people who are always on the go, such as yourself. This will help you from missing time with your family and keeping you from your day-to-day duties as a doctor.
Okay, great.
Are you starting to see how this will save you so much time by allowing you to process payroll on the go?
Yes, and the other question I had for you is that I'm still on the BlackBerry. Will your system work with that phone?
Yes, our system is compatible with the BlackBerry. The BlackBerry still gives you the same features as any of our other mobile devices, such as the iPhone, Android, or iPad.
Okay, good. I was a bit worried about that, but I'm glad we cleared it up.
I'm glad I could help. Do you have any more questions or concerns for me, Dr. Page?
Actually, yes, I do. One last question. I'm just a little skeptical about the security. Could you just run through it for me again so I can gain a better understanding?
Not a problem. I can see how security is a major concern for you, as it should be. Our app is backed by ADP Secure Systems. A password is required for each login, and all data is encrypted when transmitting, which I hope will give you the peace of mind you're looking for.
Thank you, Sean. That is exactly what I needed to hear, and I think you have now answered all my questions and concerns.
I'm glad I could help, Dr. Page. That's why I'm here. Would you like me to get you started?
You know what? I think I would. I think this would be very beneficial for my clinic, my employees, my family, and myself.
That's great, Dr. Page. I'm glad to hear it. Since we've already covered your questions and concerns and went over pricing, what do you say we get you started?
That sounds fantastic, Sean. Let's do it.
All right, let's get you rolling then. I will forward you the contract I have written up, and just to remind you, there will be that $150 implementation fee.
Yes, I understand, and that works for me.
Okay, once we receive the signed contract and the implementation fee, I will get one of our techs to help get you started.
Sounds great. Thank you again for all your help.
I'm glad it could be of service to you and your family, and I know you will be extremely happy with this decision in choosing ADP Run.
I think so too, Sean. Thanks again for all your help. I can't wait to get started.
You're welcome, Dr. Page. I enjoyed doing business with you, and feel free to call me if you ever have any questions or concerns.
I will. Thank you, Sean. Have a great day.
You're very welcome. Have a great day. Bye.